Morning everybody, welcome to a very cosy, rainy October morning vlog. That's going to be a vlog I've been waiting to film what feels like forever. So it's going to be my nesting vlog. I love watching these videos so much, pregnant or not. I love watching nesting videos, there's just nothing better. And I've been waiting literally all week to film this video. So as you know, I was so desperate to start maternity leave. I was so ready for it. Last Thursday I literally felt like a new woman because it was my first day on maternity leave, and I just felt amazing because I was like, I can get my stuff done that I want to get done. And then I was planning on Monday to start washing his clothes and start packing the hospital bags and going out, getting everything I needed. But last Friday night Jessie started with a temperature, and then Saturday through the day was poorly and didn't eat a single thing all day, and then he had a rash, and basically couldn't go to nursery Monday or Tuesday obviously. Wednesday, yesterday, we were in the house all day because Jimmy was being sick. I'm the only one who's not caught anything, fingers crossed. My immune system for some reason is rock solid and I barely ever get ill. Touch wood, touch wood. So I'm hoping I've like bypassed both of their illnesses. So today I've just been like ready for today to have just a day on my own to get my stuff done that I want to get done, because I'm slightly panicking that I'm 38 weeks in 2 days and there's no hospital bags been packed, not really organised, and like if I went into labour right now it wouldn't be an issue, but I just want to be sorted and I just want to know my hospital bag's packed, his clothes are washed, the clothes are organised upstairs, my house is clean, just for peace of mind. So that's what this vlog is going to be. I am going to film the hospital bag separately, so it'll be a separate video because that'll probably be like a long one. And plus I haven't really got everything for my hospital bag for me. Well, I have, but I don't know, I need to get everything out and have a look and see what I've got, what I've not got, what do I need to get. So today I am 37 weeks plus 5 days pregnant. I'll do a bump update. Feeling very uncomfortable. You can barely see because I'm in black and the lighting is horrendous because it's so dark outside. But yeah, just a bit of an update on how I'm feeling. Very uncomfortable, severely uncomfortable, very tired, exhausted. But I'm ready to meet him. I'm so ready for him to be here. Well, I am, but then again, I'm going away for the night on Saturday. Bit of a risk. We're going to York for the night on Saturday night. I'm with family. I'm not going with Jimmy or Jessie. I'm going to be with my family. We're going for the night for my cousin's 40th birthday. And yeah, I mean, we're only an hour away. We're only an hour away if anything was to happen. It's not gonna though, because he's gonna stay in until after that. So after that, he can come. And after today, when I've packed my hospital bags. So my plans for today, whilst Jessie isn't with me, is to clean, wash his clothes, dry them, and then I'll be doing some organising in the bedroom. This vlog will also probably include picking the pram up, picking the car seat up, which is delayed. It should be here today. It should have been here the first week in October and there was a delay on it. So it's currently the 26th of October. They told me it had arrived today, so fingers crossed it comes in so we can get that set up together. And what else am I wanting to do? I need to sort out something in the kitchen for bottles wise, like with the prep machine, get that maybe out, set up. I also need to order some Moses basket sheets. I also need to order some snooze pod cribs sheets because I ain't got any. So again, if he came, I ain't got any sheets, but just a general, you know, neating everything up, make sure I've got everything together, and then the hospital bag video will be a separate video. But anyway, this morning I've been out, I've been to Costa, I've got myself a hot chocolate because that's what I'm loving at the minute. And I've been to Tesco because there's 25% off at the minute, clothes. Started this morning, and I went last night and saw some bits that I really wanted to get. I'm so sorry about the lighting, by the way. I mean, I know it adds to the effect of like a coziness with me, but it's just, it looks so dark outside and it's 10 o'clock in the morning. Right, so I'm just going to quickly show you what I picked up from Tesco. So I wanted this coat so bad, I saw it last night. It's from the Frankie Bridge collection. They had my size in it last night. I was going to get a 16 or an 18 because I wanted it a bit oversized anyway. So I went this morning, they only had a size 20 left. I've tried it on, it is a little bit big, but and then I was trying to squeeze my belly in to see how it would look whilst not pregnant. I know that's so silly. But I do think it'll still fit me when, like, it won't look ridiculous when I've not got a massive belly. but I had to get a size 20, but it's actually alright. And then I scanned it and there wasn't 25% off, so I said, like, is there not 25% off Frankie Bridge range? And they said there's been an issue with it and that's not 25% off until tomorrow. And I thought, I'm not leaving it because it's gonna go. So I picked up this coat. You can't even really see what it looks like. I'm gonna have to try it on for you. I think I might have to move my camera to properly show you, but I'm actually quite glad it's like massively oversized because I can defo fit a jumper underneath it. Right, I'm hoping you can see. Oh, I might need to pull you down a bit more. Right, here we go. Here's the coat. Let me know what you think. I mean, I know it does look a little bit big, and obviously I am pregnant, but I think it'll be fine because it feels like really nice. And you know I always go on about being comfortable. I'm same with Jessie, and I hate restricted items. Like if it's too tight around the back or anything, I can't cope with it. I can't relax, I can't settle. So I do think it's alright, to be honest, and I think this kind of coat does look alright oversized. And then I can also put a jumper underneath it as well. But I absolutely love it. It's a shame there wasn't 25% off. So I'm thinking maybe, do I go tomorrow, see if they've got some more out and take this one back and buy the one on 25% off, because there would have been £12 off it, which is obviously a decent amount, but I really wanted it today because I'm that impatient. So I picked this up, and I also got this hat, which for some reason hats just don't really suit me. I don't know why, but I wanted one anyway. I tried it on and it don't look too bad, so I've picked up this little hat. And then I got this. I don't know if this is supposed to be a jumper dress or a jumper. I tried it on in a large and it was like too big, which is weird because I bought a top from Tesco last week in large and it fits fine. I think it's supposed to be a jumper dress, but I just want it as like a top with some jeans. And this is absolutely gorgeous. I picked it up in a medium. It's just a classic Liv jumper top. This is all I wear during winter, with a pair of jeans, some boots and a coat. This is honestly all I wear. So I picked up another one. And then I picked this up for little boy. Look at that. How cute is that? And again, this was with the 25% off. Jimmy says it's girls. I think it's unisex. So I love it and I think it's absolutely adorable. I got it in up to 3 months and I got it for a tenner because of the 25% off. And I think this is going to be a popular one this year. So I think you need to get yourself to Tesco if you like it. So that's my little haul from Tesco. I'm just going to like have a sit down for a minute, watch some Zoe Sugg on YouTube and catch up from all the YouTube and stuff I've missed out on, because I can't watch it when I'm with Jesse because he wants to watch ice hockey constantly. So I'm just going to have a bit of a chill. Hopefully it brightens up a bit so you can actually see what I'm going to be doing. And then I'm going to go upstairs and get his first load of washing out.
I used to stay up all night trying to find my place, chasing neon lights and looking for some kind of trace to lead me out of darkness. Give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. 'Cause when we touch is when I really come alive.
All tidied. I've got my candles on, got my diffuser on. I've got the clothes horse ready out for the first load of washing. I'm feeling so excited that I'm finally doing this. I've just been waiting to wash his clothes for the longest time. So I've already washed. I've done 1 load and that was just the bits that I'm putting in his hospital bag, because I was worried that if he did come, none of his clothes were washed that I was putting in his hospital bag. So they're all washed. But let's go upstairs now and get his first proper load together. Right, I'm up in the room now. If you've watched the vlogs, you'll be fed up of me saying it, but obviously this is the only room we have for both boys, just because the house is a little bit small. We are in a 2-bedroomed, technically 3, but this is the only room we have for the both of them, which is absolutely fine. And I've actually managed to fit all of the clothes in. So like I said in my last vlog, it's not aesthetically pleasing or anything like that. This is actually going somewhere else. This won't be here. And you know, we've got cabinets that are like different colours and stuff, but it's literally a room to put the clothes in. That is all it is. I am wanting to swap these two around, but I daren't tell Jimmy just yet. So yeah, we've got some bits in here that I am wanting to take in my hospital bag. We've got some more, oh, this is everything that I washed the other day, ready to go in the hospital bag. So make sure you watch out for the hospital bag video. This is the hospital bag. And this cardigan, which is just my favourite thing. I forgot I had this actually when I got it out the other day. I thought, oh my God, a little sleep suit and that when he's first born is just going to be adorable. So all of his clothes are in this cabinet here. This is Jess's. This is baby boy's. So everything in here, obviously it's not organised because there was no point organising it because I needed to wash everything. This is all up to 1 month. So he has got quite a lot. If you watch the organise the clothes with me, you know we have got quite a lot of clothes, and that's purely because I kept absolutely loads from Jessie. So I've been buying stuff and then I've been keeping stuff from what Jessie had, and it's just accumulated quite a lot of stuff. But that's fine because, you know, we'll never be out of sleep suits. So I'm going to start with his up to 1 month stuff because obviously that's the stuff he'll need first. And then in the wardrobe, this is his clothes on this top rail here. This is Jessie's on the bottom. So as you can see, we have managed to basically fit everything in, which I'm so pleased about. Nothing's too much of a tight squeeze either. And up here it's looking a little bit messy, but again, this is the whole part of this video, you know, nesting and getting everything organised and sorted. So this is his up to 1 month clothes, I believe, like outfits. So I'll put these on a wash as well because like this was Jessie's and then it's been up in the attic for 2 years. That, oh my God, he wore that when he was a week old. I cannot believe I'm going to be putting my second baby boy in this outfit. So yeah, that obviously needs washing. So I'm just going to get everything together and put it in a basket and take it downstairs.
I've never felt like this. What are you doing to me? It only took one kiss to know that you're everything I need, everything I need. So tell me now, because I just have to know. Do I make you wanna run away with me? Do I really make you feel like you don't need anyone? Do I make you wanna run, just be wild and free? Do I really make you feel like you don't need anyone else, like you don't need anyone else? Because all I need is you.
First load all washed and out, and it fits perfect. Just look at his little clothes. So there's some more upstairs, like some greys and some blues, but the majority of it is whites, beiges, creams, my favourite colours. So now I feel like today is going absolutely nowhere. It's 12:30. I'm going to make myself some dinner and then I'm going to see how I feel after, because I'm not going to lie, I'm really tired. Like, I feel like I just need to go to bed. So I think this nesting video might have to be over a few days, and I know I've been going on saying I can't wait to film it, but I'm just absolutely shattered. And like past 3 days when Jessie's been at home, I've just been desperate to go for a nap, and he's not been napping like at the same times that I've been really wanting to go for a nap. So I feel like I should take advantage of him not being here and go upstairs and get in bed and just have a sleep, because I'm just so unbelievably tired. I feel like you can see it in my eyes. I'm just so tired. But yeah, I'm gonna get some dinner, see how I feel after. If I'm alright, I think I'm gonna go upstairs and just do a bit of organising in the room. But I'm glad I've managed to get that done, and I'm glad I've managed to get some of my hospital bag bits done.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me
Hi everyone,
tight.
it is now a few days later. I think I filmed this on Thursday. It's now Monday morning. I think the last thing I said was I'm either going to go to sleep on sofa or I'm going to go upstairs and do some bits, and I fell asleep on sofa. And it was one of those sleeps, like the really, really deep sleeps, and then you wake up and you just cannot open your eyes. Oh, I was just so unbelievably tired, so tired. And then on the Friday, we ended up doing something different, so I didn't actually do much on that day at all. Saturday I went to York. He's still tucked in inside my belly. Thankfully he didn't come whilst we were in York, so I had a great weekend, although I'm paying for it now because I am in agony. Like, my muscles, oh, just the bottom of my bum is killing. Like, not with contraction pain, like muscular pain. It's just really hurting because of all the walking we did. But it was great, and I'm so glad I did it. So I can relax a bit now, because I was a bit on edge all last week thinking I just want to get York not out of the way, but I want to go get it done, have a nice time, come home, and then I'll be ready for him to like just come whenever he wants to. So yeah, I've got a lot to update you on actually in terms of nesting. So it's Monday morning, it's 10 o'clock. Jessie has gone to nursery this morning, so I've got the full day to crack on, and I'm feeling much better. On the Thursday when I started filming this, I just knew I wasn't right, like not poorly, but I just felt like really just tired, exhausted, and that nap just explained it, like when I just could not open my eyes. So there's been a lot of stuff like I've kind of done over the past few days that I want to update you on and show you. So yeah, I've got the full day to myself. Jimmy's at work as well. So I don't even know where to start really. So washing, this is what I was doing last time I showed you. It looks like it's the same clothes as last time, but it's not. So all of his up to 1 month clothes are now washed, but they aren't put away, so I need to do that with you all. So some of it is upstairs, and then some of it is in here, all nicely folded, like his muslin cloths and everything. And then last night I started to wash his 0 to 3 bits, and then I'm not washing anymore because there's no point, because it's all packed away. So I'm only doing 0 to 3 bits and up to 1 month bits. So this is all 0 to 3 on here. I also yesterday went and picked up some Moses basket sheets, which I'll show you in a second. So this is drying nicely on here. Got some more bits on the radiator over here, and then some bits that were dry, which is in the elephant basket here. So we've got a lot of organising to do in terms of drawers and stuff, so that's all put away, but I can get all that done today. Just coming into the playroom, which isn't looking too bad actually. I know it looks a bit cluttered, but this is like quite good for the playroom. Here's the Moses basket. This is the one we used for Jessie. Don't know why my lead's in there. Let me take that out. This is the same Moses basket we used for Jessie. It is literally in perfect condition. So we are reusing it because there's absolutely no need for another one. And I love it so much. Main reason being my nan bought Jessie this one. And obviously that's just really special to me. So I'm keeping it for little boy. I was going to get a new mattress. I've decided not to because I thought this one will be fine. And I think Jessie was in it for about... Was he in it for about a month and a half? We did use it quite a lot, to be honest. I know some people say that Moses baskets are a waste, and some people genuinely don't use them. And honestly, when it comes to buying stuff for your baby in terms of like practical bits, it is totally down to personal preference. You know, some people use bibs, some people use muslin cloths, some people use Moses baskets, some people don't like to use them. And it's all about finding what works best for you. We love the Moses basket, used it loads with Jessie, so we're using it again this time. Sorry, I've literally, it's like I've just ran a marathon. I am that out of breath. I've not even done out. I'm literally just talking to camera. And I'm really out of breath, so just give me 2 seconds. And then good news, finally the pram and the car seat have arrived. They arrived yesterday. The Isofix base still hasn't come. There's been a massive delay on the pram and the car seat. We didn't buy it directly from Mamas and Papas, we bought it from an independent business where we live. And I don't know why, but there was just a huge delay with it. And then she said yesterday, oh, it's here, you can come and collect it. And then she said, oh, it's here, but your ISOFIX base isn't here. But that's not an issue because you can still use the car seat without the ISOFIX anyway. So we haven't got all of it here because it couldn't all fit in Jimmy's car. So his dad's got some of it and Jimmy brought some of it home. But I'll show you the bit that he did bring home. So we went for the Mamas and Papas Acaro Pram, which is gorgeous, and then I'm pretty sure we've got the Cybex Cloud T, which is the updated version of the Z, I think. Don't count me on that because I'm not sure if that's right. I'm sure it's the Cloud T we've got, but I'll have to show it you when we get it anyway. I think he's bringing it home tonight. But these are like the little extras bits that you get. So this is the changing bag. Like, look at that. Proper fancy. Now, this isn't something I would usually go for, but I actually really love it. This is what was included with the bundle, but I actually really love it, and it's huge. It's like proper big. It's gonna fit loads in. Let me just set you up here and move my washing out of the way so I can show you. But yeah, it's like a leather backpack. Usually I'd go for a bag, but I'm not bothered because I actually really like it. It's huge inside, like really deep. You get a bottle warmer and the changing mat, and then you also get this blanket, which, you know, I'm a sucker for a blanket. I love blankets so much. So you get this gorgeous blanket that matches with the pram, which is lovely. And I can't really show you this because the lighting's not great, but there's just like loads of compartments in here. I'll have to show it you properly in a second. There's like 2 little pulley bits there. You've got a pocket at front, you've got side pockets, so it's great. I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to pop that all in there. And, you know, when it's time for his first outing, I can get that packed up with both of my children's things. Yeah, so that's why I'm kind of glad it's big, because obviously I've still got Jesse's stuff to bring out as well, like his snacks, his nappies, and his water bottle and stuff like that. So I'm quite glad it's a decent size because I'll definitely be able to fit both of their things in there. Then we've got the car seat adapter to go on top of the pram. I've not opened that yet. And then this, which I am buzzing about because Matilda's got the Acaro, I think, and she obviously got the cup holder. And I never had it with my Vinici pram with Jessie, and I don't think you can get them actually with Vinici prams. And every time we went on a walk, I was just like holding my coffee in one hand and she'd have it in her cup holder. So I'm so glad now I've got a cup holder. I think this is what I'm most excited about. And we've got the foot muff, which I'm not going to open because there's no point, because he's going to be in his bassinet carry-cot thing until he goes into his big boy seat. So I'm leaving that wrapped up and we're just going to have to store that somewhere. But yeah, that's like the extras bits. And then I've got the bassinet in there, but I've not opened it yet because I'm just going to wait until we've got all of it here. Yesterday when I got back from York, well, Saturday night actually, when we were in York, I lasted until 9 o'clock at night, which I can't believe. Went back to hotel and then realised I've still not got any Moses basket sheets or snooze pod bedside crib sheets. So I ordered those. I went to Dunelm yesterday to collect the Moses basket sheets. I like them. They're not the best quality, to be honest. They're nice, I like them, but they're just very thin and I think they need a good iron. So I was just going to get some plain white ones from Claire de Lune, because this is where the Moses basket's from. It's from Claire de Lune. But I saw these teddy bear ones and, you know, I'm loving all my teddy bears, so I ordered those from Dunelm. The snooze pod sheets are coming this week at some point because I've ordered those. Still need to go up in the attic and bring the snooze pod down at some point because my due date is next week, guys. It's next week. So I'm 38 weeks pregnant, but my due date is next week. My turnover days are like on a Saturday. I'm due on the 11th of November, which is actually my brother's birthday. My mum's birthday is on the 8th of November. And I've got like 50 cousins that are also born during the same time as well, so it's bound to come on someone's birthday. But yeah, going back to yesterday, I went to Dunelm to collect the Moses basket sheets. I also nipped into Asda Living. I don't know if I've mentioned this on a vlog or anything, but I really wanted new blankets and new pillows for the sofa before he arrived, because we've had these for ages now. They're getting a bit flat, very stained because of Jessie, obviously. And you're probably all thinking, well, why are you getting new blankets and new pillows when you've got a toddler and a newborn who's going to be being sick everywhere and stuff? But it's just something I wanted to do. It's not even to do with like, well, it is because I'm having a baby and I just want everything nice and fresh. But if you watched the vlogs a while, you know, we painted the living room this like beige colour beginning of this year, and the sofa's grey, and I've always said I wanted to get some beige cream pillows to kind of blend in with the walls, because the sofa's like a dark grey and then we've got beige walls. Don't even look bad, to be honest. So at the minute we've got like all grey pillars on the sofa, and this blanket has been amazing. I bought this blanket when I was pregnant with Jesse and kept saying like, oh, I can't wait to cuddle up with him, and it was so soft when we first got it, but obviously after a few washes it goes a bit flat, and it's not, to be honest, I've got the side up that isn't stained, but silly me, Jesse didn't want to get into his high seat, what's it called? High chair. He didn't want to get into his high chair the other day to eat his dinner, so I let him sit on the sofa and eat it on the table under this blanket. So all the spaghetti bolognese fell on it and I cannot get the stains out. And we've also had this on for ages as well. This is from Morrison's. It's one of my favourite blankets ever. I don't think I'll be able to part with it, to be honest. I went to Asda Living. Sorry, the lighting is horrendous again. I picked up two new pillows and a new blanket. So these pillars are similar to the ones that we already have. So these are the ones that we currently have. As you can see, they're just stained. They just don't look in the best condition at the minute. They're like a cream, and this is more of like a champagne beige colour. They were from Tesco. This was Asda Living. So I got two of those, and they were on offer for two for £14. And then I picked up this gorgeous blanket, which it's not actually from the Solomon range. I thought it was, but it's not. So I picked this up, and then I'm just gonna pop those on the sofa at some point and just give it a bit of a freshen up. So now, oh my god, am I just talking really fast, or am I just, I don't know why I'm so out of breath. Oh, another thing. I think it's just because I'm so excited to show you all what I've been getting up to. The hospital bags are packed, guys. I think the hospital bag video will be going up after this one, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. But his bags are packed, so it's these two here. Mine aren't packed, so that is something I need to do at some point. I have started to get some bits together. This is another thing I wanted to show you. So in this box here, I've just put everything in that I'm wanting to pack for myself. Use these when I was pregnant, after birth with Jessie. They are amazing, worth every penny. They're like £8.50 for a pack, but I definitely recommend them because I just felt so secure. Because I bled quite heavily after Jessie. I've got a nightgown in there that I bought the other day. I've got the maternity towels. That needs to go in the kitchen. I picked up a water bottle from Tesco, and I've got my Perry bottle in there. So I'm just like, when I'm seeing stuff, I'm just putting it in that little box, so that when it comes to the time of packing, it's all there. Guys, I'm really struggling. I know I said I was fine this morning, and I feel like I've got loads of energy, but I'm really out of breath. Like, really severely out of breath. And I don't know why. Maybe I'm just like, I don't know if I'm like standing up too quickly, or I just need to take it a little bit slower. But I'm honestly really out of breath. But where am I going to start? Let me think. I think I'm going to go up into the boys' room first, give it a clean, a hoover, and just sort some bits out up there, and then take his up to 1 month clothes up and organise the drawers with you all. So just up in the room now. I need to figure out somewhere to put Jessie's clothes. I'm thinking of taking this down. So I got this when I was pregnant with Jessie. I don't really use it, to be honest. And I'm thinking of just getting a hook to put over the door so I can hang his coats up on there. We've got freshly washed muslins here. This is the changing mat for downstairs. So I need to take that down. I need to fill up this nappy caddy. This is staying up here. We've got a box full of books. This is all up to 1 month things that need sorting. This needs to be moved out of the room. This needs to go up into the attic. And other than that, it's not actually too bad. I also need to sort the prep machine out. I think this is the one we're going to keep upstairs. I could have done with a blind for the room. Maybe I can get one of those ordered today. And then we've just got like some loose wipes and stuff that I also need to find places for. But I'm just going to give it a quick clean. I went to B&M yesterday and bought some new spray because it's getting to that time of year where I refuse to use anything like summery scent-wise in the house. I just can't. Do you know when it gets to Christmas time, I have to use Christmas scent. So I got some frosted eucalyptus spray, and then I also picked up this little, I can't remember what brand it is. I think it's Airwick. It's just a mulled wine diffuser, and I've got that at the top of the stairs, and it smells amazing. So I'm just going to give everything a wipe down with this, and then we can start organising the drawers.
me, and I have you. That's enough to paint lonesome black and blue. Yeah, I have you, and you have me. That puts a bow up in the sky, tells the rain to cease. We've had up, and we've had down. We've had warm nights, and we've gone round and round. What I know, this much is true. There ain't a color in the rainbow that shines like you. So let's carve our names into this tree, and then lay beneath the beauty of her leaves. Well, the birds and the bees seem to agree that we're strong as the maple, and twice as sweet. We've had up, and we've had down. We've had warm nights, and we've gone round and round. What I know, this much is true. There ain't a tree with any leaf that roots me like you. I've gone east, west, inward and out. For me, I know this much is true. There ain't a single direction that don't point to you. They all point to you.
Right, are we ready? Here we go. Here's the first drawer, all filled and ready to go. This is all up to 1 month sleep suits in here. So you will have seen how I folded them. I searched on TikTok 2 years ago when I was pregnant with Jessie how to fold sleep suits, and I've stuck with it ever since. This is literally how it will look for now, and then I can guarantee in a few weeks after he's born, this is Jessie's pyjama drawer. So obviously I don't follow it still, I just like fold them up and shove them all in. So it will look like this eventually. Yeah, I will not have the time to do this. So it will just be thrown in. But I think it's nice to do it for when you're in your nesting period and you want everything to look nice and organised. So that's sleep suits. I've got all vests in here. So these are all long sleeved and then these are short sleeved. I do think I need some more vests, you know, in up to 1 month, because I just feel like I've not got enough there at all. Mind you, I have got 5 vests in my hospital bag as well. But I mean, if it is an issue, I'll just go and buy some more. And then here is all the H&M wrap vest sets that don't, like, are a bit awkward to hang up on the coat hanger, and plus I've got no room in the wardrobe for them, so I've had to like fold them up in here. So we've got 6 of these actually. So 2 of those, the blue ones are Jessie's that I bought for him, and then I got all the rest off Vinted, like when I first found out I was pregnant. So we've got those little H&M sets there, and then we've got some leggings here. Just got 3 pairs of leggings. So that's all sorted in here. Also hung up all of his clothes again that have been freshly washed, so they're all hung up. Next drawer I want to tackle is this drawer. This is just like the everything drawer. So hats, I don't know why I've got this many hats. I don't know what I'm doing, but I've got this many hats. So I've got all them. We've got some socks that I kind of need to sort out, like the newborn ones, and put those at the top. Muslin cloths, need to put all those away in here. We've got some little booties at the back, comforter, some dummies, and then I have got some bibs in the back. We do prefer muslins, but I have kept some bibs from the baby shower just in case, because you never know, might end up using them this time. So yeah, I need to sort through this drawer now. So I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna get some dinner.
Worth falling for. Oh, and with open arms I'll carry yours. Come, rain or shine, I'll cover you up and calm the skies. As long as you sure as the sun will rise, I'll be there when you need me. With every tear that falls from your eyes, oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when you need me. Trust, it builds a home, and ours is a sacred place where we both belong. Faith, a planted tree, oh, and it's grown its roots under you and me. As long as we both breathe, I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy, but just as sure as the sun will rise, I'll be there when you need me. With every tear that falls from your eyes, oh, you have me completely. I'll be there when you need me. I'll be there when you need me. You can count on it every time. It won't always be easy.
Right, I am very happy with what I've managed to get done today, despite being severely out of breath. But I'm really happy. So everything's wiped down. This top drawer is sorted. So we've got hats, which I know we've got a lot of. We've got socks. We've got muslin cloths. And then I've put the little mitts down here. Look at these ones. These were Jess's. How cute are they? Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm sure there's a matching hat as well. Yeah, little matching hat and dummies. And then at the back we've got some like little booty things, bibs, comforter, and some more little boots there. But it's all nice and organised in here, so I'm happy with that. And then obviously I showed you this up to 1 month stuff, and I'm going to do the same when all the up to 3 month stuff is dried. I've just realised I've not done this drawer. I need to go through this. This is all blankets and pram suits, so I need to sort that out today, definitely. The top of this cabinet is all done. I've just like put some little bits out. Look at his little slipper things and some more little slipper things. We've got the nappy caddy all done. This is from Temu. So we've got some nappies, some wipes, some nappy sacks, and 3 muslins. This is all wiped down. This was Jessie's. I haven't got another one, so I've just thought we might as well just reuse this one. And I've just put a little blanket here as well that again was Jessie's. We've got the prep machine out, and I think, oh, down here as well. Good job I'm going for my dinner because my camera is just about to run out of charge, but I'll quickly show you what I've done in here, even though it's all falling out already. So we've got some spare nappies here. We've got the bottles that will eventually be going downstairs. We've got towels and things, and then at the back is the toiletries, like the bath stuff, but obviously these will be moved out of the way when the time comes to get him in the bath anyway. So now I'm gonna get some dinner, go get refueled, and then I'll see what I'll get up to after I've had my lunch. Maybe a nap on the sofa. Hi everyone, it is now the next day, and as you can see, the pram and the car seat have been delivered, finally. So I'm so happy. The Isofix base has also arrived this morning, straight to my door, so we've not had to go and collect that, which is fab. I'm gonna open the pram and the car seat with you all, and then I think I'm gonna end this nesting bit here and do a part 2, because there's loads more I wanna get done. But I've edited this video and it's already 40 minutes long, which I know you won't mind because I know you all love the long videos. But yeah, I just thought I'd open the pram because I've shown you the other bits, and then I'll do another nesting vlog because I need to get all the prep machine sorted, the bottles, I need to sort some stuff out in the kitchen, the nappy caddy downstairs and everything, so there's still lots to do. So yeah, as I've said, we've gone for the Mamas and Papas Acaro pram in, I think it's called Nocturne, and it was gorgeous. It's very similar to the one that Jessie had, to be honest. With Jessie we had a Venice Tinum, and it's like the same colour, but the pram that Jessie used, that we had for Jessie, it still gets used by Jimmy's mum when Jessie goes up there. So we could have reused it, but then I'd have to buy like another pram for Jimmy's mum to use, and we just got a new pram. I don't have to explain myself. And then the car seat we got is the Clouty i-size Cybex. This is what I'm actually most excited for. I don't know why. I think I'm just most excited for the car seat. Yeah, let's open it up, and then I am going to set the pram up. I know I probably, well mind you, Jimmy probably won't mind, but I want to get it set up because I'm just so impatient. Also, I was thinking, obviously I'm going to have both boys in the back of the car now, so do I put new baby boy behind me, or do I move Jessie behind me, like in the driver's side? Not at the front, I mean behind the driver's side. Is there a better option? Let me know what you do. If there's no preference, then I don't know, like what, I don't know what's best. But I thought about it this morning and I thought, who do I have behind me and who do I have like diagonal? I don't think it'll matter, but anyway, let's open the car seat. I can't believe this is the car seat that is going to come home in. I can't believe it. Oh my god. Very different to the car seat we had with Jessie. Very different. And this is the car seat, the Cybex TI size. So yeah, I just need to figure out, I need to have a look at the manual and stuff and make sure everything's right, and then obviously fit him into it properly when he's here and make sure everything's good. But yeah, I'm dead happy with that. It's so different to the one we had with Jessie, so different, but I love it. I absolutely love it. I cannot believe he's actually going to be in there. It does not seem real at all. It's just crazy. I cannot believe it, like that it can be here any time. It's just so weird. And honestly, when I say it don't feel real, it don't feel real. I just can't get my head around that we're gonna have another baby, but I'm just so excited. So anyway, that's the car seat. Oh my god, there's gonna be so many boxes. Do I really want to do this? Yeah, I need to do it. This is the pram. What's it called? Bassinet carry cot thing. I've done this in the playroom where it's a bit of a mess today because Jessie's been playing obviously, and I probably should have tidied up before getting all of this out. So this is the colour of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it so much. It is a little bit of a different colour to the one we had with Jessie, but I fell in love with it. Originally I wanted the eye candy, and it's lovely, the eye candy, but for some reason I just like this one because it just seemed really nice and compact. The Venice one we had was a bit, not bulky, but it was definitely bigger than this, like a lot bigger, and I just fancied it more, so we decided to go for this one. I think they were the exact same price as well. I think they were like a £30 difference between the eye candy and this one. So let's see what's in here then. So we've got the little mattress, and I'm guessing that goes around the edges. Oh god, see, I'm terrible for stuff like this because I don't want to end up breaking anything.
Sweet laugh, big heart, you smile that could light up the dark.
Oh, it feels absolutely gorgeous, that mattress. That bit was easy. Not sure how the base is going to be, but you can kind of get a gist of what it looks like. So I'm just going to set it all up and then I'll come back and show you.
When I met you, something changed in me. I'm better with you than I'll ever be. 'Cause when you walk into a room, life gets
Here it
a little
is, here's the Pram.
when I look.
The lighting isn't the best because it's later on in the day. It's actually the day after now, after me pouring it up, but the conservatory was just a total tip and I couldn't get any like nice clips of it, and it's still a tip. So I brought it in the living room, so you can't fully see like the colour payoff, but it's Mama's and Papa's a Caro Pram in Nocturne, and I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited for him to be in it. I keep opening it up and thinking, oh my god, I can't believe we're going to have a little baby in there very, very soon. I've got the blanket in there ready for him. I just can't wait. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so out of breath because I'm just very pregnant. So I'm going to end this first nesting vlog here. I've actually started another nesting video today. It's basically my last day this week, sorry, to get stuff done, and I had a full list of stuff I wanted to get done. I've done one thing on it because I've been laid on sofa because I am shattered. So whether there's another nesting vlog coming or not, I'm not sure because I've barely done anything. I've put all of his 0 to 3 months clothes away. That's it. But yeah, here is the Pram. I will get some nice photos and put some photos on Insta. But thank you so much for watching this first nesting video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully there will be another one. But the next video you will see will be packing mine and baby's hospital bags because they're all done. They're both here, ready to go for whenever he is. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video.
I've been saving,